Can you repeat what you just said, Calian?
What happened? Oh, Rogue One is a lot of people's favorite Star Wars movie. I think that's a defensible position.
No, I think it's a defensible position, but I think there's also there's a lot of really angry people out there who will be very angry about that statement.
No, only the originals were good. Nothing else.
Exactly. Everything since the third, sixth, whatever, is bad.
I don't know about you, but my favorite Star Wars was Rise of Skywalker.
I like the Christmas special the most. But,
There you go. Okay, so welcome to Dog Pound D&D, where the points don't matter and we just pull experience out of our ass. What we used to, now we just call it milestone leveling.
That's the way to do it.
And everyone reached level 10. And a great number of things have happened in the great wide world since the city went down. Why don't we get some background of what happened? Let's get Calian and Wes's perspective.
Ooh, okay.
And you guys both get a loot point if you cover the story. That's become a theme for this because I'm really interested to see what stuck with people. So everybody gets loot points if you tell the history. Oh God, I keep doing this. No, stop. I told you. See, I have it. I habitually click. We're back. We're fine. Sorry.
Where am I starting from? The beginning of.
No. Just like the chamber, the giant chamber.
Oh, okay. All right. So. All right. We entered the chamber and there was Tyleth, a corrupted Jacob, hypnotized or mind controlled Rashok, and then a black dragon whose name I forget.
Well, technically, you never knew it, so
okay.
Like he had a name on screen, but like he never announced himself, so it's good you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So Wes and Matt both don't know. So we were in the chamber. Tyleth was taunting all of us about killing our families, and then
Tyler's kind of a bitch.
Squad of party of Blood and Bubblegum, Chaos and Cupcakes, and Unnamed Party 4. Attacked, fought valiantly. Nobody died, surprisingly, except for Tyleth, who we all collectively defeated. Jacob, who Ikarath killed, and then I think Magni beheaded with Darak, I forget who. And then we gave a lot of pressure to the other dragon that eventually he just pieced out, knocking out Rashok, who fell to the ground. Yeah, I think we escaped that chamber. Oh, and so we left that chamber. We came to another area. Yeah, we were opening doors, finding things, some monsters, some not good things, some crystals, I think, that blew up again. And then a chamber full of gold. I think like 2,000 gold or something. We all got like
2,000 a piece.
Right, 2,000 gold.
So like how like 20 people? So like what would that be? 40,000 ish?
Yeah, something like that.
40,000 gold.
Yarg.
So
I think Riley already spent his.
Already?
Yeah, he bought plate.
Oh.
He bought full plate, I think.
I could actually with the like I think in standard books the +2 bracers, which would give Wes a +1 to his defense, is like 2,000. So I could spend all that right now, but I won't. Okay, and what happened from there? Why don't you take over, Rosario?
Sorry, I was just sharing the stream link to something.
Oh, why thank you.
So after that, we wait. Were you talking about? You already talked about the fight.
Yeah, the fight and the gold.
Okay, so then we left, right? Was there anything else?
I think we
Oh well.
I forget where we went from there. Oh, the seed.
Yeah, we had to go back to the origin of the world tree, because apparently it was destroyed. And
well, actually, I think you went to Safe Falls first. Thank you for the follow, Warm Drip. That's a young kid's term.
No. I don't think he's young.
Oh, well, this Drip. Drip's like you got like cool looking clothes or something.
Well, there's Hot Drip, and then Warm Drip is like not as good. So.
That's what. Yeah, you get it at Dunkin' Donuts instead of Starbucks.
Anyway.
Yes.
What was going on was that we had to escape the place. We went back to the city. I believe the city was somewhat under attack, but everything got wiped out pretty quickly. And it turned out everyone was safe back in the city. So we didn't spend too much time there. We had to teleport away, fix the world tree, plant a seed.
In Shetland.
Yes, in a perfectly named place. And we had a little bit of party there. In the morning, though, Calian, my character, resurrected one of our dead PCs, Shraga. And it worked. He was willing. His soul came back. But he was dragged down into the ocean by his god, I believe. We sort of didn't know what happened. I'm sure there's a mini episode about that. But we were just like, yeah, I guess this is what's supposed to happen. And we were like, let's tell no one about this. Also, Calian played a bit of a prank on his ongoing rival throughout the campaign, Ikarath of sorts. Calian, the lawful good, Ikarath, the truly chaotic. I think I blinded him. I gave him a potion. He drank it, blinded himself, and we ended by teleporting back to the Gnome City. I believe he tried to get Calian high on shrooms, but it didn't work by some divine intervention. And yeah, we found that Wes's family was killed in the battle. I believe we didn't do it yet on screen, but Calian is going to resurrect his family as well. I believe we have enough money for the supplies and everything like that. And I think we left off there. I'm sure there's going to be a mini episode about Wes and what happens with the Gnome City.
Yep.
Which now can be it can be revealed out of hiding that it was. But this is post-campaign, right? So right now we're sort of in a time gap, a 5-year time gap.
Yep.
In campaign 1 and campaign 2.
And thank you for the follow, Skunky, and whoever Bashful Penny is.
I know who those people are.
There's a dab.
Okay. And yeah, so this is like a mini episode. Obviously, we usually have way more people playing D&D with us. This might be the smallest session I've ever been in, for sure.
I've been in a one-person session once, but...
Yeah. Well, I'll say, as a DM, I run a session that has 2 players with Matt.
That's true.
Wes, who's on screen.
Yeah.
But
started with 8, and there were 2.
But yeah, so last week we left off, I requested a mini episode for my character Calian, because Calian is a messenger of Lathandra, the goddess of light. He's a very devout missionary, but at the very start of the campaign, he was sort of sent off on a suicide mission. He was almost killed. The party rescued him, but we never settled that. He hasn't returned home. How long was this first campaign?
I think it was a couple of years. I think it was between 1 to 3 years.
Yeah.
It's been like, I think we said somewhere between 2 and 3 years.
You know what the crazy thing is? Nobody has tried to spread or tell anybody about the fact that the world was saved, because at the whole time that you guys were leading up to saving the world, nobody was telling anybody about it or trying to use it to get favors. And the whole after time, nobody's talked about it. So
True.
The world was ending, but nobody knew it.
It's a good way to do it, to keep from people panicking.
I guess, but I feel like your characters should get recognition for what they've done, but...
True.
I don't think both of our characters would have won.
Yeah, that's
say
true.
that.
That's true. Hobos don't want to
Our
draw
characters are not
attention.
like that. Yeah. Maybe some other characters in our party would love the recognition.
Yeah, there's a few.
But, yeah.
Wes is looking a lot less hobo these days, though, I will say.
He's looking good.
You're just never going to get to live down your character art.
No. I mean, it's funny. That's never the way I intended him to look like completely, but it just worked. So.
It did. It's either that or he's a failed entrance to Street Fighter.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of both.
I think me and Wes talked about it off screen, that sometimes when we make our characters, we choose the art first.
Yeah.
And then other times it's like we just need some piece of art to fit in as our character.
Mhm.
And I think for me and him, we both chose art for our characters that we were like, we can't find anything perfect. Let's just throw this in there for now.
Exactly.
Yeah, although I do want to say your hair choice did create extra work for me.
For me?
Yeah, your hair choice.
Oh, it created extra work for me too. I can't find too many pictures of elves. I felt with like the shock white hair. That I
Yeah,
wanted.
but you see, the thing is, you think that that's hard to find? Try finding a blonde-haired, can pass for a human, kissing a can pass for a silver dragonborn.
Now I will say that my character did not kiss anyone in the plot.
No, this is just fan fiction.
There's in-game fan fiction about my character having a
love.
relationship with another character, which is not true. It's
And
a
do
lie.
you guys remember who it's written by? Because I'm about to go and make this work on screen here.
Oh,
Yeah,
do I have to go look that up?
What's his name? Jacob Bartender.
Jacob the
think I wrote it
bartender in Rakoge.
I love that.
And
I'm
it,
gonna use. I have an idea for using the book with something later. Just like a little joke, you know.
Yo, Scuttle Crab, thank you for
Oh
the
my
follow. It's the Giantess book! It's a bestseller!
Jacob the bartender is like a award-winning fiction
Oh
artist.
my god, that's so.
Well, this is his breakthrough book. He's written before, but this is the first one that's caught on. It obviously caught like wildfire. So, okay, so, and sorry to take up some of your mini-sode, but here's a little bit of exclusive backstory to this book possible series now. I think the second book in the series is going to be Thalrak and the Kraken.
Love it.
It might be called Forbidden Love in Rakoge.
Again, for those
Or
of you
something stirs
tuning
in the deep.
For those of you tuning
Something
in,
stirs in the deep is hilarious.
I swear my character is not having an affair.
No, no.
This character is married.
That's true. His character, so the Dragonborn is actually married to a 3,000-year-old lolly. Which is fine. Don't worry about it. And anyways, so Jacob wrote this because the city is right now divided between Calian supporters and Alvin supporters.
That's so funny.
And Jacob the bartender, part of actually the Alvin supporters, believe it or not, but why would he write a book about a love on the other side? Maybe there is. Make it Jacob has a love that is a Calian supporter. And he's an Alvin supporter. And so he wrote it, and this was just him getting stuff out, and somebody read it, and he started passing around. Thank you for the follow. I'm not going to try because I know that's actually that's the name. How do you say your name? Giratana?
Yeah. Wait, who's
Giratana.
who's following my?
Giratana.
Yana?
Yeah.
So he puts in it just catches fire. This is Twilight. This is Twilight in Rakoge. And
Love
it's
to
just
see it.
catching on, and it's spreading, and it's spread all the way over to Clastow. It's made it to Erfurt. It started to make a few copies here and there. Have started to make it around the world.
It's not the only thing that's spreading in the book.
Again, for those of you just joined, my character cannot have a love affair with anyone. My character is a very devout missionary.
He is.
That's not what Wes was telling people.
He's a cleric.
Yo, Brooklyn Mike, thank you for the follow. See, everybody likes this story.
That's my brother-in-law.
He really likes the story.
Oh God.
All right, so now we are traveling to Barandor. And we're going to
Yay.
go where so many parties have been before. Do you guys know where we're going?
There's an inn, I think, right?
No, before that even.
I don't
Oh,
know.
is there a pass, a bridge?
We are going to generic campground number 3.
Oh, the pass.
Let me get rid of some people here.
Campground number 3.
Oh, we've been
Hey,
here
look, the
before.
horses are here. No.
There we go. You guys are at the campsite as night begins to fall, as your characters get some time to talk about what you're going to do.
Alright, so if we're at a campsite, then that means this old girl is here. Tiny Dancer. Wes's
Oh,
trusty
can we
steed.
bring our horses, please?
Yeah, you can. They were in safe. I assume you'd leave with them. Thanks for the bit, Brooklyn Mike.
I think I was riding Elton John, and you had Tiny Dan.
Yeah, Tiny Dancer and I.
Wes just needed to be held closer.
Exactly. That's all he ever needed. Okay, alright. So I guess Wes will stay to Calian. Hey, Calian, how long has it been since you've been back to Brandendor?
It's Barrendor, actually. Okay.
Oh.
And it's a beautiful city, but I really haven't been there in, wow, it's been a few years now. I just don't know. I don't know if things have changed. I mean, we've been adventuring for a few years now, and I mean, I send sendings back to my mother once in a while, but I haven't been there in a while. I don't know if they'll even remember me.
Wow. I mean, I've never been to Brandendor, so...
Brennendor.
It's Barrendor. Okay.
It's Verendor, not
Is my home
Brennendor.
present? Do I pronounce
never
your
been.
home as Benomergon?
No, we're not.
Tensions rise.
What's it like? I've never been.
Well, there's this beautiful church right in the middle. It's huge, and that's where I was born and lived. And
You were born in the
honestly,
church?
What's up?
Were you born in the church?
In the monastery, yeah. It's called Lathandra's Light, if I remember
Lathandra's
correctly. I mean, I wrote this part of the lore, so I would hope I.
Yes.
I like created this part of the lore. Yeah, it's called Lathandra's Light. I was born there, and honestly, I usually would never even leave the monastery. I would just, I didn't really explore the city a whole lot. My first time out of the city was when I met you guys.
Wow. I mean, I get that. I mean, I spent most of my life in a cave, but then I left.
So we have very similar upbringings.
You know, that old boy raised in cave story.
I grew up in a beautiful church in a giant city. You
And Wes grew up in a cave.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Very
then
similar.
I left and saw most of the, well, not most of the world, mostly just the area around Clastow for a while. No, it was only a few months after I left my hometown that we met.
Mm.
But
Actually, that's something I want to bring up, because I don't even remember, but when you found me, I was tied up in a cave by some mountain people. Or
oh
hill
yeah, I
people.
remember that.
Was it a hill, a mountain?
It was hill.
Hill people, I want to say.
Yeah, that was a weird time in our lives.
You lost friends, family.
Sure, a lot happened. A lot of crazy shit happened in those first few times of venturing.
Good times, good times.
Ikarat,
And now you get to return to those times.
right. Yeah, Ikarat grabbed the attention of a giant hill lady.
Oh, God.
Cyrus was literally ripping out hearts.
He was the edgelord that we loved.
And that's when we met Tremius and a giant snake that kept following
Oh,
us.
that was the worst.
I
I told you guys not to touch that tree.
didn't. It was Ikarat.
I don't know if you remember, I had a really cool plan. Because I think you casted darkness on the tree for God knows what reason.
Yeah.
And I
So no one would
tied
see
someone
it.
to a rope and then made them go in. And then we could pull them out of the
That was-
darkness.
I think that was me that went in, and then
But the problem was we put the strongest person walking in.
mhm.
We had like a weak cleric holding on to the rope, so it
True.
didn't work out.
Yeah, that fell through. But anyway, so you see Wes now since it's been some time, and the gnomes are presumably not in danger. He kind of has, he's not super religious, but he has the amulet of like his god or the gnome's god, and it's more visible now. But he on his vest, I guess, or his cloak or whatever, he has a tiny. It's not too small, but it's smaller than his main amulet. It's just a tiny little pin of the symbol of Lathandra.
What?
He gained a little bit of appreciation for her, and Calian's one of his closest friends, so he figured he'd represent a little bit. So he has a little bit of a
What?
little Lathandra symbol.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm sure it'll go a far way when we get to the church.
I mean,
Yeah.
you and she saved my life numerous times, so I will
Church.
show a little bit of appreciation.
I do want to throw out two things though, Wes. First
Mm-hmm.
of all, is that, well, I have some suspicions since I left the church that they actually sent me out on a sort of suicide mission. So I suspect there's some people there who are not gonna be big fans of me.
All right.
Because I don't know if you remember, but I mean, I assumed they were sending me to go convert some really receptive people, but those people tied me up and were about to kill me if you guys didn't find me. So I have a feeling someone knew about this and purposely sent me on a suicide mission.
So the cult wasn't the only bad religious
No.
organization.
I mean, look, the
Corrupt
Lathandra's
one.
not God. We all know this, but there is
I
a chance
apologize
that-
in advance, Calian, for something that I think people who know you did to you.
Wait, what?
They unintentionally just named the head priest.
Oh God. Should I go look in the chat? No, I'll
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a feeling someone there doesn't like me, but I don't know who. And then second thing, and this is actually going to be a very funny thing, I don't know if I'm sure you recall, since this whole campaign, I've been handing out these flyers to everyone. And every time I give them a flyer, on the back of the flyer, it says, if you're interested in joining our religion, go to Barandor and tell them Calian sent you. So I'm really interested to see how many people in the city now were sent there by Calian. I have no idea.
Well, this should be fun.
I remember in Glasgow we converted a bunch of people. I'm sure there were some people in Safe
Did I
Falls.
give you points for that, or told you to keep track of it in any
I-
way,
I
shape, or
would-
form?
There was 1 or 2 times that you told me to keep track of it, not every time. Let me pull that up real quick. It
Yo,
was
thanks
in
for the
my
100 bits of warm drip.
Well,
Jeez.
there was only 2 times you told me to write it down. First time was in Glasgow. You said I converted 2 people. I gained 1 fanatical follower on top of that. 2 people were curious, and 2 people grew to hate her completely, Dandra. And then in Rakoge, I mean, you know that we built a church. So, and I remember
Yeah,
telling
you
those
have like half of
followers
a
there-
town there.
Yeah, and I remember telling those followers there, if they were ever interested, to go on some sort of pilgrimage to Barandor, since it was sort of like the capital of the Lathandra faith. So, but that's the only 2 times I wrote stuff down. Although I'm pretty sure I've been handing out pamphlets like wherever we go. It was just those 2 times specifically. I remember you making me roll something to see how many people I converted.
All right. All right. So I'm just fixing some stuff here. Your people are going crazy.
People in the chat, relax. Oh, are they naming monsters and stuff?
Well, naming members of the church, and everyone who's named this is the system we're going with, was sent by you,
Nice.
except for one of them, which is the minister. We're gonna go with Junior for that one.
Calian Jr.?
Junior.
Oh, Calian Jr.?
So you guys can't see what's going on, but all right. You guys have anything more to discuss at the campground?
I would have sent Ascending at some point. So I'll cast Ascending. I'll just link that in the chat. For those of you watching for the first time, Sending is the best spell in D&D.
Prestidigitation is pretty useful.
It's literally
that
just
one's fun.
a collect call.
It is.
You get 25 words to send a message to anyone. No, as long as you know the person. They can be anywhere on the planet.
Even if they hate you. You really piss people off.
Yeah, once you know someone, you could just send
Guys,
them
chariot
messages real quick.
warranty people are the worst. It's like 2 a.m. You just hear it in your head. I'm here to talk about your extended chariot warranty.
That's great.
You know what? Now that you mention it, like in our world, spam calls are a problem. But imagine in their world, it must be awful.
Oh, yes.
Oh man.
You just get it directly into your brain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a 3rd level spell, Intellect Fortress, that prevents that. You can't cast Sending on those people.
It's the do not call list.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would have cast Sending and called my mom back in Barandor. Her name's Lucia, I believe I wrote down. Gotta check the lore. You know, we don't always refer to the lore. But
Yeah, and if you have pictures for those people, you may want to send those pictures.
Lucia is just a human, small human. She can be any generic looking human.
All
I
right,
guess.
I can do that.
Yeah. So yeah, she's very devout follower of Latandra, but I don't think I wrote anything about her having magic powers. I think I get that from my dad's side of the family, not my mom's. Yeah, so I would have cast sending and told her, "Oh, hi, Mom. Me and my friend Wes are on the way back to Barandor. I'll see you guys soon. I hope everything's good. Bye." I think that was 25 words.
Yes.
It was definitely less. Yeah.
And she is going to send back. We've been waiting for you to come home for so long. That's the amount of letters. The old high priest has died while you were away. We have a new one, and that's probably just about the amount I'm supposed to do. Thank you for the Prime subscriptions, this is Zoa.
Oh no. He's doing that just so he could get some. Are there special emotes?
There's emotes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. They're actually really, really adorable, though.
I know. I see the one with the.
Oh, they
don't have
are.
a Prime sub. I don't know why.
Look at
I think
those.
my brother is using the Amazon Prime account.
It might
But I
be.
see the face one. That one's good.
Yeah, look at those little cute little puppies.
Dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are great.
So viewers at home, make sure to subscribe. Use your Twitch.
You want cute little
Yeah,
puppies.
otherwise Jeff Bezos wins.
We don't want that.
But anyway, I don't think there's anything else to discuss. But I'll tell Wes what my mother said about there's a new priest.
What income is your family?
What? Sorry.
What income is your family?
Probably. Honestly, like we live off the church. Like we're members of the church. So.
Oh, you just
we're
live
like,
in there? Okay, cool.
We're like the priest.
I don't
class,
even need to
so
make a
we're not
house
really-
then.
Yeah, I don't even think we need a house. We sort of like live in the monastery. We're like
Perfect. And what's your dad's name?
my dad. My dad is not around.
Okay, cool. Then he's just
He's off adventuring. He's not in the world. I do have a name for him, but he's not. We'll
he's a
talk about
deadbeat.
that. Yeah. But yeah,
Normally
only my mother-
part of the rogue's backstory. Here we see it in rare form as part of the cleric's backstory.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, Zizazoa says, did he go to get milk?
Yeah, milk. Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
know.
went to get milk. Yeah.
They go get some goat's milk.
All right, so now I just have to...
Dark, edgy backstory.
Let's see, where the frick is Barandor? Because it's got like one map.
Off to Barandor.
There we go. Hey, no, we have several. When is there a ship in Barandor?
I didn't even know we were on the sea.
Where the fuck did we take a ship in Barandor?
That sea's on the land.
How do we get a boat to a landlocked city?
No, it's not landlocked.
No, I know.
You're
it's on the-
thinking
oh,
of
I know.
Hereford.
Oh, yeah. And Kadoon is also landlocked.
Dune.
And I guess so is Classtown, technically. Even though it might have a river.
Let's see. Kadoon is definitely landlocked, but it's got a river. Classtown's got a river. And Barandor, where we're at, seaside town.
Oh. Seaside property.
You've lived there forever, Calian. How do you not know this?
It's been a
It was really
while.
tired.
And look,
It was
look
low
when Jordy
tide.
was still alive.
Oh my god.
God.
No, rest in peace. He's dead. Take him off the screen. I don't want to see it.
And this is the city where stained glass and bright colors are the norm. Where a giant crystalline tower over there stretches towards the heavens. On top of the fact that, you know, it's in its own little private crystal clear lake with frickin' dual waterfalls. But keep in mind, it's also pretentious. So you see this right here?
Mhm.
Those are stairs.
We have to climb this whole thing.
You have to climb that whole motherfucker. It's
Oh my god.
You know, Wes, when you're a member of the Church of Lathandra, you never skip leg day. Every day is leg day.
I could get down with that.
Just, you need to go get your groceries? Leg day.
Like that. Wow. I can't believe we're here. In
No, I
Bear
haven't been here in so long.
oh wait, it's over here.
The City of Lights.
Yep, Birder. It's the
Birder.
road drawer.
I mean,
The Windy City. Of
The road
big
drawer.
area, yeah.
very,
Obviously,
very
neither
old.
of you have ever watched 30 Rock.
No, I haven't watched 30 Rock.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, there's an entire plot where they were supposed to have watched this lady's movie, even though it was a really, really shitty movie. And, or they thought so anyways. It actually won awards, but they didn't catch the name and they didn't read it. And there's no way you would have been able to understand it because it was a murderer. And the whole plot is around them trying to figure out what that is. And it turns out to be the rural juror.
Oh, classic, yeah.
Okay, so we are at the entrance to the city. Over here. That's the entrance.
Alright, let me in.
Does anything look different since the last time it's here? Or?
A lot of the roofs, the stained glass roofs, look a little scorched.
Oh.
Like magnifying glass to the ground scorched.
No, I'll turn to Wes. No, maybe they fashion has changed since I last been here. People are melting their glass roofs. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it, Calian. Pat him on the shoulder.
Nothing to do with the giant amount of heat that came on that was enough to kill lots of fish in the ocean.
Oh yeah, that was like the end of the world thing that we prevented, no?
Just casually.
Yeah.
We stopped global warming.
I mean, you're not wrong.
We're not only adventurers, we're environmental protectionists.
If my name isn't Wes Gore.
Our parties are
Restore.
definitely not environmental protectionists.
No.
We cast fireball at anything that's light up.
If it moves, it can make a fireball.
What was that noise? Fireball.
At least it's not as bad as when one of Party 2's, who, like I said, there's so many bad stories there. But so they found out that the river, he cast firebolt at the river and it blew up, right? But it was further down the river, right? Because there was all this nasty, noxious stuff, because you know all the experimentation and stuff. And so later on, when they're in this big climactic battle, he casts fireball, and everybody except for the wild-shaped druid goes unconscious.
Oh god.
From the fireball with, remember that giant, crazy, frickin' horror thing? I think I've got it here somewhere. Eldritch. Okay, I found it. I have a whole folder called Eldritch from last season.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of those.
Yeah, we
This
had to
thing.
fight some monsters.
Oh yeah. I remember
Oh,
that.
that thing. Yes, I remember.
Yeah, they were fighting that and decided that fireballing the explosive river was a good idea.
That was a good idea. Alright.
Well,
shall
the
we-
thing is, neither of us have fireball, so
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So shall
we
we
are not
enter the
fire
city?
monsters here. Anyway, we ride into town gallantly. I'm pointing out things to Wes as we're walking in. Oh, over there is this place, and over there is that place. And
Yeah, look, there's a whole key in the top right.
yeah, look. So right over here is the Sanguinary Guard, and over here is artisans. Yeah, just artisans in general.
Lots of artisans.
Yeah, it's just all the art and all the sins.
Yes. No, I don't think there's a lot of sins in this city.
Not too much sin. Not too much sin.
Just,
We
just,
focus on
just
the art.
mostly art. We.
No. Some
Can
cities
I have
stay
some
full.
artisan? Hold the sin.
There's the tier pool,
Yeah, that's
which is where you go to repent your sins and cry into the pool.
where we repress our emotions.
This is before you got the bag of folding.
Oh, of course.
Oh my god.
That's lore now. The 14 is literally the tier pool. And at the bottom, at the stairs, before you climb up, you have to confess your sins and cry into the water.
Oh my god.
That's just a ritual.
What
It's lore. I'm gonna put that. Where's my lore section? I gotta grab my phone so I don't mess with the webcams. But I'm telling you what, right here, right now, we have just made lore.
Oh wow, so now we're getting close to merchants and markets.
Yeah.
Just general merchants and general markets.
Here's some merchants. Here's some markets. Lots of fun.
Church.
Should we go to the inn or should we just head to the church? I don't know.
Let's just go to the church.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably stay there. They might have a room for you there too, or if you'd prefer to stay in the inn, I don't know. But
Fine.
I think we
let's go
should
to the church right away.
Done. In Lathandra's city Barandor, to go to the temple, you must confess your sins and cry into the water at the bottom of the 1,000 steps, which is the official name of those steps now.
Bottom of the 1,000 steps.
And we have Ted McPain has been added to the congregation.
Ted McPain.
Ted McPain. All right, so we're going to the church. Take me to church.
Yep.
I worship like a dog.
No, don't worship like dogs. I've never seen a dog worship anything, so.
Except for
Do
food.
you remember those dogs in... Where were we? In Ymir? Where were
Oh,
we?
in that city where all the dogs attacked us?
Yeah. They
was
worship
good.
that other dog.
That is actually true.
Well, don't worship like those dogs, because those were evil dogs.
Yeah, that's true. That was a bad trip, I feel like.
Yeah.
Ended up in the shadow realm.
Worship like a, like bubblegum.
Ted, that is not under the narrative control of chat, Warm Drip. Alright, you're in the bottom.
I just looked at the chat. Ted, look at my pen. Maybe he's wearing a long gown, because he's a priest.
That would have been the strangest thing that happened in this campaign.
And you hear a sermon going on as you approach the double doors.
Wes, let's stay quiet. I think there's some sort of mask going on.
All right. Sure.
And we will ease our way in.
Okay, I'm gonna open up a whole lot of light here. Give me 1 second.
Do we pass without a trace? Do we sneak in?
This is a church, Wes.
Nobody knows we're here.
Oh my god, this church is huge.
Wow.
Hey look, there's LeBron gyms.
And you see the minister at the front end, and you see him pose, and you're kind of gonna have to have the Twitch stream up, because if you don't, you can't see, and it's just.
That's how the followers of Lathandra pray. They all Tebow.
No, Wes, since I remember, we never pray like that. But
Guess some
maybe
things-
some new worshiping has happened here. New prayers.
Yes, under the grate. Yeah, and you see somebody. You see your mom over here, standing with the books. Also doing the Tebow thing.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, no, you're not here yet. We forgot.
Oh, I thought we were walking in.
No, we were, but we forgot. The thing that. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
we forgot. We've got to go back.
Okay.
I just made that, Laura.
You have to cry?
You have to cry. Well, whether you think your character can cry in a man or you got to do something to make it happen, that's up to you. Calian may be trained to it at this point.
Yeah. So, that's a good point. He would have been able to. So, Alan will confess his sin. He'll say out loud. My sin is that sometimes I purposely didn't heal members of the party because they were annoying me. And I will shed a tear and walk towards the steps.
And Wes?
Wes has got to think about a sin to say. I'm trying to think. My sin is once in some weird fever dream, I blackmailed some people that we knew but we didn't actually know. And I think I thought someone out of existence. And then Wes will poke himself in the eye to make him cry.
I don't even know what you're referencing.
Yeah,
I'm
what the
referencing
hell
the
is
one
that?
shot. The one shot we did.
Oh,
we were
yes.
yeah.
Oh my god.
The fever dream. It was great.
Where I said, where Noxus was there, and then we just willed him out of existence.
Yep, you did.
Yeah,
Oh, I remember that. That was great. Okay, meanwhile, back in the church.
Yes.
As we're walking in, I'll tell Wes, very important thing, never take a knee. That's not something we do here. And then as we walk in, we see him T-bowing.
Are you sure about that, Calian?
I guess I haven't been here in a while. Don't think much. I don't remember this. And I'll go over to my mom. Hello, Mom. I'll give her a
Oh,
big
sweetie, you're here. And she gives you a big hug.
Wes will walk in. Hi, Mom.
Who the fuck are you?
hug. Oh,
Wes.
Oh, well, pardon my language.
yeah, this is yeah, Mom, this is a church. Relax. This is my friend Wes. We've been adventuring together for the past 2 years. He saved me many times.
And Calian saves me. We're good friends.
Well, any friend of Calian's is a friend of mine, as long as you're no friend of my deadbeat husband.
Probably not.
I don't think we've met him before. Yeah. I don't even know what he looks like now.
Well, obviously he left.
Yeah, that's a good point. Anyway.
That was totally well handled. Sorry.
Calian's seeing how awkward this is.
The Tebow's been teaching us to be more expressive and not bottle things up.
More expressive.
Yes, he's leading us into the 21st century. Or wait, what are we in the? What would the year 5,000 some odd be? What century would that be?
Oh, that'd be a lot. That'd be pretty high.
Like the 50th century?
Wait, what's
I don't know.
What would the
Which
year
century is
5,000, like
5,000?
100-ish be? The 51st century? 52nd century? 52nd century. Yeah, he's bringing us into the 52nd century.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Mom, I mean, I have to catch you and the rest of the members up on so much.
Oh, like the cult you started.
The cult I started.
Yeah,
Mom,
according to,
Mom,
Scuttle Crab, Ted McPain, LeBron James, and his son, LeBron James Jr., have been telling us all about it. They said they even gave us your flyers. We're so proud of you.
Mom, it's not a cult. If anything, we took down a cult. I don't want these people to worship me.
As long as in the end it praises Lathander, I'm sure your heart's in the right place.
I mean, I guess
You always
that's
were an
true.
enthusiastic young lad. That's why the
Yeah,
church tried to get rid of you.
I know, Mom.
Wait,
like
what?
the place they sent me to, those people were not open at all to being converted. I was told that I would have a very receptive audience when I was sent out.
Well, they should have at least told you that the mission was. You figured you just would have left and, found your way in the world.
No, Mom, I was nearly killed. If it wasn't for Wes and some of my other friends who aren't here, I would have been killed, I think.
Well,
These people
damn.
were-
I'd kill the old high priest, but he's already dead.
Well, that's true. How about this new guy? Is he any good?
He's very
I don't remember too much
expressive.
about him.
He's really modernizing our worship.
Yeah, you keep saying
Like, you
that.
don't even have to cry into the lake anymore.
Wait, you
Oh,
don't?
oh.
Wes is just upset about that. Wes is not actually
Wes has like a black eye.
Wes's eyes are just red.
Yeah, he said it was barbaric and outdated.
Oh wow.
Wes
seems really
upset
natural.
at that is just gonna... He feels like this is a good time to pull out and eat the mushrooms that he stole from Ikarak all those years ago.
How were they described to you?
They were
High in church.
they were unbeknownst to Wes, but they're just regular mushrooms. He stole them and they ended up just being normal mushrooms.
There's your translation. Is Bardock Bama, who also spreads the good word of Calian.
Hard.
So Wes just eats them and waits.
And nothing happens.
And he's like, what the hell? I guess they're kind of old, so maybe they won't work anymore.
Calian, is this the kind of company you're keeping now, trying to get high off of standard garden mushrooms?
No, he wasn't trying to get high.
Did you sell those to him?
It's a nutritious meal. I
I was
mean,
just hungry. She doesn't know I was trying to get high. I just took out mushrooms and started eating.
Mom, and don't worry, I have done no drugs since we've left. And I do
Willingly.
not need to roll deception for that, because that's the truth.
Didn't Ikarak get you high at one point?
Nope.
Or was he? Who did he get high?
No, there was one time, I remember my character tried alcohol for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and it was an awful experience. On the very first drink, I rolled a natural one.
Oh, that's right. I remember
So I
that.
swore it off.
So you haven't been drinking or doing drugs at all?
Nope. I had
And
one drink, Mom, and it was awful.
Scuttle
I'll never do
Crab,
it again.
Scuttle Crab spent 100 points to highlight the message, Zario, show your feet.
No.
I don't know who that is, but you should maybe be concerned.
Yeah.
And can I spend 100 points to highlight that highlight?
No.
All right. Go ahead.
Here, if you look on the stream, you can see how many feet I am. There we go.
Yes, and what did you do real quick? I'm sorry.
Show your feet.
Oh, nothing.
Showing his feet.
Oh.
Feet.
Oh my god, damn it. Hey, Ken, and thanks for the follow.
300 feet.
That's a lot. Okay, so we've seen all the feet. Your mom told you a bunch of stuff that's happened. What else?
Well,
We can
Mom,
go back and discuss near the brazier.
Sure.
And she leads you off over to up left.
What?
Up left. She's slowly moving there. It's taking a while.
Oh. Wait, Mom. I've been skipping leg day. Wait.
Tired. It's been a long time since you've gone up 1,000 steps.
Wes just probably flew up the steps.
Yeah, Wes was,
Monk's too strong.
yeah, it was nothing for Wes.
Hey, look at the special.
Add the merch and advertise the merch in it. Yes, DPX is December 4th, maybe. 4th through the 6th. These two people over there, if you look, yeah, are gonna be in it as well for raising money for charity for To Write Love on Her Arms. And you're gonna explore New York City, which totally exists in this world. Yes.
Hey,
Forget about it.
gotta go to an authentic pizzeria like Sabaros.
There you go. It's not the 3rd to the 4th. Liar. It's the 3rd to the 5th. There we go. Close enough. 3rd to the 5th. Be there, be square. That's what they said in the 90s. So why don't you tell me all about where you've been, Calian?
Oh, well, I don't even know where to start. And I'll tell her about our findings with the evil cult that we've been fighting this whole time. And I'll mention how we even got sent to that, like,
Shadow
I think
Realm?
it's almost a different, yeah, the Shadow Realm in different dimension. And I'll obviously mention some names of some of the people that we were traveling with.
Oh my, you have become well-traveled.
Yeah. I
To
mean,
think
there's
my
been
little
so
boy would
much-
start his own church and save the world.
Okay, Mom, please, I did not start my own church.
I mean, you technically did.
I mean,
Ken.
They've told
Well, I
us so
did.
many tales of the Church of Calian.
Technically, I did, but still.
Yeah, in his defense, it wasn't supposed to be called the Church of Calian, but... Lucia, have you ever been to Rokoke?
Oh heavens me, no! I just stay here in the city.
Oh, that's good. Don't ever go to Rokoke.
Oh yeah, don't go there. It's a dangerous place.
Yeah, they're kind of crazy over there.
Well,
Oh, and Mom, there's a. Also, just stop reading books because
oh,
I've
I
discovered
think it
books
may
are
be
really
too
bad.
late.
Too late?
And she pulls out from her stack of books. Damn it! Where's my library?
Oh no, not the book.
Wes goes, no way! And then he pulls out a copy from his bag, too.
Oh, I see you read it too.
Yeah, it's pretty great, actually. It's pretty interesting when you know both characters in it as well.
Oh, you know Alvin as well.
Oh, Alvin's the best.
I've heard he has his own cult in Rokoge as well.
Yeah, that's definitely a cult.
And I heard rumors that one of the people were you traveling with the dwarf who likes tentacles?
Oh, we met a few
yeah.
times.
Now he's a freak, but
It's not for us to judge the proclivities of others. Everyone finds grace in their own way.
yes, correct. But Mom,
that way you should meet up for
that book
Nicorette.
is a
Oh,
lie.
who's Ikarath? Is that another
Oh,
one of your
Ikarath?
friends, Calian?
Yes, yeah, friend. Yeah, a great friend. Yeah, never causes me any stress. In fact,
He's a fun guy.
well, anyway, Mom, maybe we should tell the top members of our church, and I want to talk to them and maybe find out why I was sent on such a suicidal mission, or if there's anything I can do to help here. I don't know.
Well, I did find out something.
Hmm?
It appears the last head priest didn't like you, but I don't know why.
I can't see why anyone wouldn't like me. But,
Oh, of course not. And she grabs and pinches your cheek and is like, "You're my precious baby boy."
Oh, stop it, Mom! Not in front of someone else.
You got
please.
something there. And she like licks her thumb and rubs your forehead.
Ow! Get off!
When she's done, Wes will just pinch his cheek as well.
Wes, don't make me cast velvet. Okay?
If you could catch me,
Oh, that's the easy part.
Wes will bamf away and bamf back on the other side of the hall.
Want to see me run to that boulder? Want to see me do it again? Yeah. So. I
Where are
don't know
you
why
in the
that-
ranking system? Sorry.
Me?
Yeah.
So I wrote down. Let me go back to the lore. I wrote down that I'm a Dawnbringer, which is just a regular priest.
Mm-hmm.
But like the top level priests, the elite ones, are called Morning Lords. Or something
What's the
like that.
one level up, and how many levels are in between?
I think that's the next level up. I only wrote 2 levels. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll write in the chat. There was Dawnbringer is me, and then above is Morning Lord, and those are like the elite ones. I don't know what we would call the top.
Probably the Morning Woods.
I know our group was called.
Where can we make your top the middle?
What's up?
Can we make your top name the middle?
The Morning Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
wait.
could be
And the
one.
Heralds of Light
Oh.
are the top
Let me write that
people.
down. Heralds.
Heralds of Light. But with as many followers as you've brought to Lathandra, and a strange, I don't know how to put it, obsession came over the high priest before he died about locating you to advance you to a Morning Lord.
Oh,
Something
really?
about Lathandra saying you were doing her work.
Oh, well, I mean, I have been working very hard, but that's great to hear.
But he
Lord
died,
Calian.
so the records have been lost, but you might be able to make a case to Tim Tebow.
Oh, no. Why is he even here?
You'd be the first
that.
Morning Lord in our family. To think, my son.
Lord Calian. Wes will take a knee.
Please don't.
Does he
Apparently that
do the
means you're
Tebow
praying.
thing?
Yes.
How what a respectful young hobo.
Hey!
Hey,
I'm dressed nice now. Wes has got a nice cloak, nice pants. He doesn't look like a hobo anymore.
you can always tell by your speech.
You're like a.
Trust
You're
me,
like-
I do a lot of charity work around the city. I love you, Wes.
Some of us aren't raised. Hey, Wes just goes trying to defend himself. Hey, just because I was raised in the cave doesn't mean I'm a hobo.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what that means.
Wes would just go across his arms. I guess you're right.
Wes reminds me of from Charlie Brown, Pigpen. You know, he was like,
I'll just got dirt around him.
so it's like even if you clean up, you're wearing a suit. There's still this cloud, this aura. Anyway, yeah, maybe I can make a case to be promoted to Morning Lord. So who should we go talk to about that?
guess Tim Tebow.
Yeah, you got after Tim Tebow's sermon's done, you should be able to find him.
What's that aura around West now?
Oh, God. Stop it.
Hey, it's been a long journey here.
Yeah, you didn't stop
my
at the inn to bathe. You just walked right into the city after freaking like a month on the road.
Although I
Hey,
will
we cleaned
say,
in a river. We cleaned
yeah,
in
I
a
will
stream
say,
along the way.
Calian has the ability to create water and just blast it. Like,
Yeah, we're
make it
clean.
rain.
Get that dirt away from West. Damn it.
Okay, so we want to go meet with Tim Tebow and tell him about what happened.
All right, so Tim Tebow is off in his office after about an hour of sermonizing. And he is to the right. And you will be approaching from the bottom because we're pretending this map works in any way.
Where is he? Oh, that way? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And we're approaching from the bottom. Gotcha.
Yep. Oh, 1 second. Just
Dun, dun,
go-
dun.
Dum, dum, dum. Come in, my children.
Oh, hello, should I say Harold Tebow?
Oh no, I have there is a new title for the High Priest. We have reformed everything. We have added Harold. Oh, Harold. We have added a new. We call me. What do we call him? We call me Lathandra's Light.
Oh.
It's the name of our church.
Exactly. Because
Wait, so you are
the
the
High
church?
Priest is the church, and the church is the High Priest.
Wes will whisper to Calian, I don't really like the sound of this.
I don't know what's going on, Wes. Of course, Latandra's Light. In case you don't know who I am, because I've been away for a bit, my name is Dawnbringer Calian, and I've been out in the world, bringing people into the faith, and fighting off monsters of evil who were trying to turn people into demons and stuff like that.
Yes, we've had quite a few of your dedicated followers come to the church with your flyers. They're always a joy to deal with.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's lying to me?
About which part of that?
If they're a joy to deal with.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll make an inside check too. Also, I just realized, I think Calian is Martin Luther. I think we're gonna have a
Reformation time?
reformed church.
I have very good insight.
What do we say, insight? Yeah, I have a good insight too.
Yeah, no. He thinks they're all a bunch of dicks.
Oh man. Well, I see that you're changing a lot of things, Sir Light. Now, I'm not too used to this title yet, but is there a reason why we have to change everything?
To bring greater glory to Lathandra in these dark times.
Oh, of course. Yes, I agree. I just want to let you know that the last time I was here, I was sent out on a mission, and I was told it would be a very safe mission, but it turned out to be one that nearly threatened my life. Sorry, I said
Oh,
life,
yes.
because I read it on the screen.
Oh, yes. The last High Priest was not good for the church in so many ways. I'm glad you see my side of things.
Yes, I think he tried to kill me because
Among his many sins that he confessed before his death, he confessed to me.
Why he was doing any of this stuff? I don't know why someone would want to kill me.
Lathandra's Light asks not the why. I just listen to the tales and grant the forgiveness of her light.
I want to make an inside check on him saying that the last high priest confessed to him as he was dying.
Yep, go ahead, roll insight. Yep, definitely happened.
Oh, wow, okay. Wes is gonna chime in and say, yeah, we heard a couple things. We heard that, well, first of all, how did this last guy die? What happened?
No one's quite sure. It was his time to go, and he just passed.
Just like that, huh?
Just like that, it was his time. He was
And,
struck ill all of a sudden, as if out of nowhere, shortly after Calian left.
Yeah, that's gonna be another inside check. Oof. Oh, I almost had a 20. A 12, damn, my worst one.
You're not sure.
Alright, and Wes will also say, like, oh, we heard, I don't know, it's strange that the last high priest would want to kill Calian, but then on his deathbed, we heard that he was going to promote Calian to a morning lord?
Morning,
Yes, it
Lord.
seems in his illness, he suddenly grew more devout.
But then don't you, I mean...
Everybody
even though this man
talks of a cloaked man who visited the city.
Oh,
Wait.
man.
What?
I have no idea who that could be, Wes.
Me neither.
But I guess someone was looking out for me.
So, do you think Calian could assume that title? If this man was trying to repent for his sins, I think it's only right that Calian receive the title as forgiveness for being sent out to death, especially when Calian has brought so many more devout followers.
Certainly, but where will he establish his church?
We got one in Rakoge.
Would you like to register that as an official Church of the Light?
I mean, yes, for sure. I mean, the people there, they can be sometimes crude in their understanding of our ways, but I think with some time and learning, they can become very devout followers of Lathandra. These are people who need us. There's a lot of poverty in this city.
All right, we'll get it drawn up. Do you have the 500 gold registration?
Was there always a registration?
There has always been a registration.
Okay. Yeah, of course. I mean, I have 500 gold. Here you go.
I mean, every church ultimately needs to make some money somehow, otherwise there wouldn't be a church.
How much is that in platinum? 50?
50, I want to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it 10 plat?
One.
for one gold?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's
Yeah,
10.
I'll hand over 50 plat.
He grabs it, and he just puts it in his pouch real quick and goes, "Very well, my son." And he says, "And now you must kneel before me, before your ascension."
Oh, yeah, kneeling. And I'll go forward and try my best to mimic the kneel that I've been seeing everyone
Roll
do.
performance.
Performance, the Neo. Jeez.
Can I never mind. I'll just do it.
Yo, Midnight Legend, thank you for the follow.
Performance, you know, I get a beautiful +3 for this. So. Long natural 20.
10.
Oh,
That's
you try, but you just topple over a little bit, and you have to reach out, and then you go back into the pose. And he kind of like lowers his stick on you, and he goes, "And I pronounce you the Morning Lord. May you tend to your morning woods with grace."
Nice. Wes will start clapping.
Thank you. What does it mean to be Morning Lord now? Do I get any perks with this?
Well, you can tax your followers as long as you
I did not gonna do that.
send 8/10 to the church.
Oh, yes. A small tithe for the church, of course.
Of course. And you can practice your own church and establish your own church in a city. And you can promote Morningwoods to what the fuck were you?
Dawnbringers.
Dawnbringers. Morningwoods to Dawnbringers. But you must file the appropriate paperwork.
Of course, yes. Paperwork. Fun. Well, was there anyone else here who remembers this priest or why this happened? Or?
I mean, everyone remembers the priest, but no one has been able to track down anything more. We just assume he went sick. There was a great investigation into it all, but nothing was ever found.
Well, where is he? I mean, if he was the high priest here, I imagine you have some ceremonial place that he is laid to
Oh
rest
yes,
that we could...
he's in the glass behind the central angel.
The glass?
Yes, we cremate them We cremate our
Oh, yeah.
priests and push them, craft them into our stained glass, so that they may provide the light in death that they provided in life.
Yes. I remember.
Oh, really? Wes says, very grossed out.
Well, Wes, I mean, once people pass, the cremation is one of our rituals here in the Church of Lathandra.
Yeah, and so is glass making, apparently.
Well, I never made the glass, Wes, but
Okay.
I'm sure it is. Yes. I was
Very
more
cool.
of a linguist. I know several languages. I studied that instead of glass.
Very interesting. Like cremation is the prime way of laying to rest in this city. All right. Well, I guess I don't know. You have any other questions, Calian?
I can't remember. No, I don't think I do. Unless is there anything you guys need us to help with while we're here?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. There are very loud dogs.
Oh, no problem. Yeah. I asked, is there anything that the church needs help with while we're here in the city?
We can always use donations, my son.
Oh, yes. I'll provide some money to my mother before I leave.
Very well. Maybe she will be able to move up in the church.
Oh, yes. I would love for her to be taken care of here, as she always has been.
Of course. We always look after our own.
Well, we should be going, I guess. And I slowly start inching away.
Wes will follow.
As soon as we get outside, I turn to Wes. Did that guy seem a little fishy to you?
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
He didn't tell you any lies.
What's up?
Yeah, it seems very. I don't know. There's a lot of weird circumstance over the fact that the last Herald of Light just.
Oh no,
Up
it
and
wasn't a Herald
died.
of Light. Those didn't exist back then.
Oh really?
Yeah, he made up this new title. Oh
the
no,
Herald of
sorry,
Light.
no, not Herald of Light.
Herald of
Sorry.
Light existed.
Yeah, no,
It was
Herald of Light.
Lathandra's
Sorry,
light.
no.
Yeah.
Lathandra's Light. Sorry, no, you're right.
You
know-
it's strange that he just up and died, and then I don't know. Awfully convenient that the body was cremated, so no one could. No skilled clerics could speak to dead. You can't talk to ashes.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, I didn't. You know what? Out of character, I didn't even think of that. But
Yeah, that's the
very
first thing I
smart.
thought of.
Yeah, I do have the ability to speak to dead people if I need to.
He sees dead people.
I can talk to them too. Well, I don't know. Maybe we can ask around, but I don't know what else we could possibly find here. But it seems like I should probably go to Rakoge at some point to.
Establish your
Damn it,
church
yeah.
at this point.
Yeah. Assemble the
You
church.
wanna try to get to the bottom of this? I don't know. He's very strange.
That's true. Maybe. I mean, you want to go to the inn or?
Yeah, let's go somewhere where maybe the inn. The inn's always a good place to get information.
Yeah. Nothing bad has ever happened at an inn. Where's the inn? There's two, right?
Like listening out.
The one that we have access to is,
The Jade, right?
yep, the Jade Melody.
Yeah.
Jade, where is that? Oh, the other side of town. Okay.
Hey, look, all of our friends are here.
Our friends are here.
Before you got kicked out.
By the way, this is the map where
This is.
murdered all those people
It was also used for that as well. Yes.
and
Yeah, for what?
left them all orphans.
The hill people.
Oh my god.
It was reused for that.
Wow.
Remember all the children. I remember having it.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Should we ever go check up on the hill people?
Nah, let's forget about that. I'm sure
Yeah.
they're gonna come bite us in the butt eventually.
Yeah.
They're not all gonna be turned to evil and have a vengeance against all of us. That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay, so we walk into the inn.
And you see Phyllis standing at the bar.
Hello, good sir. We're
Sir! I never!
Oh no, this is just a term that we use at the church. Yeah, it's a generalist
I've
term,
lived
yeah.
here my whole life. I've never been called sir by a member of the church.
Oh well, I'm
You
from
young
out of
people
town.
think, oh, you're so young and youthful.
I'm from a breakaway branch of the church from out of town. We have
Oh,
some
are you
different
that
things.
church? Are you part of the Church of Calian everyone's been talking about?
Well, I am Calian.
Oh, Mr. I understand now. Can't be bothered to look at who you're talking to.
Well, I apologize. You know, Lathandra's light sometimes is so bright it hurts your eyes. So,
Ah, yes, I suffer from that myself. People are often blinded by my beauty.
I can
mean,
see it.
Yeah, I had a squint a bit when I walked in because your beauty was so bright.
Oh, naturally. You guys should definitely have the stream up, even though if it's delayed for you to see it. Because even before you guys were allowed to watch the webcam, I just naturally act everything out.
Well, we have some questions, and we always know the local bartender is always the smartest person in town. You heard about this head priest dying recently, right?
Oh, yes. About the same time we had an adventurer here.
An adventure? So there's someone... You think someone killed the priest, maybe?
I mean, they did launch a 6-month investigation, but nothing was found.
Can you
Tim
tell us more about
Tebow
this?
was absolutely meticulous in his investigation. That's part of why they made him the next high priest. Oh, sorry. Next Lathandra's light.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lathandra's light.
Can you tell us more about this adventurer that walked in?
I don't know. I'm starting to forget.
Forget.
Oh man, that's such a shame. That
And she's just cleaning out very
Westwell.
aggressively a flagon.
Yeah, Wes will slide 2 gold on across the bar.
That's the correct move.
Wes will say, "Oh, it's a shame. I wish there was a way that we could, I don't know, jog your memory a little bit and just slide the gold across the bar."
She takes it and puts 2 flagons of ale in front of you. Well, one in front of each of you.
Okay.
I'll push my flagon up.
Oh, is my brew not good enough for the great Lord Calian?
No, I just
Drink it, Kelly.
Just this little establishment of mine. First you call me a man. Now you won't drink my booze.
well, I
Wes is
don't
coughing.
drink.
Drink the fucking beer.
Okay, I will cast a spell on myself right before that happens. I'm just gonna give myself guidance, so any sort of ability check I might have to make.
Yeah, roll con at disadvantage.
Oh, great. Oh wait, Constitution saves not even an ability check, so I can't even use it.
Damn.
Because it's a
Well,
save, right?
Yep.
A check would be like,
Yeah, it's like a poison save.
yeah.
It's crazy how potent all the beer is in this world that you have to make a con save for one.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, Calian, you are just under drunk. You are buzzed, but just before you get to drunk.
Got
Wes
it.
drank too. That's
Wes
why I like
fine.
the world. Okay. Wes, well, how was the beer?
I mean, average. I mean, it's like it's Miller Lite. It's not great, but like it's
Wes
cold.
will, all right, he'll drink it all the way, slam it down. Oh my, this is by far the best ale I've ever had. I've traveled so far in so many towns, and wow, nothing quite like this ale.
Well, naturally, I make it myself with my own blood, sweat, and tears.
Blood?
Is she being
It's just a
inside
manner
check?
of speech.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Phyllis, this is some amazing ale. Someone like you who's so meticulous on how they craft their beer must have caught in a good sight of this man. He must have come to this inn while he was in town if he heard such great things about your ale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. He came here, was asking about the star of a book.
Would it be this book, maybe? Wes will pull out,
Let me go pull the fucking book on screen again.
Wes will pull out the book.
I swear to God, Rosario, I did not anticipate this book being this pivotal. Like, I literally made this as a one-off gag because I was really fucking, like, I was really bored and I wanted to do something fun for the fuck of it. So, like, Calian made his flyer, I'm gonna make this book. And somehow it has become the focal point of a lot.
I know you haven't seen it, but this is very reminiscent of an ongoing joke that was in Critical Role campaign 2.
Oh yeah.
What was the book called, Rosario?
It was called Tusk Love.
Tusk Glove. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen Critical Role. I
I know. That's why, like, when you did it, I was so happy. I'm like, yes, we have our own Tusk Glove.
Not Tusk Love.
I will just say I had to manually color that hair blonde.
Nice.
Wow. This is
I look like the prince from the Sword in the Stone.
A little bit.
Yeah. So Wes will pull that out and be like, "Does it happen to be this book and this star?" Showing the book and then pointing to Calian.
Oh yeah, is that? Are you the Calian in the book too? Oh my!
And it
Be still my heart.
And it's all
I've
true.
always been rooting for Calian and Elvin's love.
Oh,
Yeah,
let me
Alvin's pretty nice, but he has some skeletons in his closet.
Wes will chime in.
I'd
Let me
like to
tell you
slip
about it.
him the bone.
Oh, wouldn't we all?
Clip.
Wes will continue saying, yeah, and oof, if you got to see it firsthand, I am good friends with both.
Oh,
these.
you've seen them at it firsthand.
Oh, I should have clarified. I mean, seen their romance, them together in public, and I've never witnessed any of their private affairs. But I know.
There have been private affairs.
Oh, Phyllis, there's been many nights where they've gone alone to a tent together.
Oh, I completely understand, but we won't. Lathandra is discreet. We won't talk about it. So, what else? What else brings you here, boys?
Yeah, this is between us, Phyllis, good friends that we are now.
Yes.
Well, we've just returned. Well, Calian wanted to return home after years of traveling, and we just I don't know. He just got his promotion in the church, and we just
Oh,
wanted to find
congratulations!
out more about this. This new.
Do you think Elvin will take you back over? Over Terry now?
I guess we'll just have to find out.
Oh, I hope so.
I love this. Well, we just wanted to, we met the new Lathandra's Light, and I don't know, he seems like an interesting character. Have you ever had any interactions with him, Phyllis?
He's kind of a pompous dick.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I don't understand why he didn't want me as his wife.
I wouldn't. That is appalling. I would never. What a jerk that guy
Really
is.
would have been great. I mean, I managed this bar. Look, I could have managed the congregation so well.
I mean, you managed this bar fantastically.
Exactly. Look at all these patrons. Except for this one group we had come through breaking shit. We had to kick them out.
Oh man.
Tell you what, young kids these days.
Yeah. We know
Was
some.
there like an elf with them? No, I'm sorry. Was there some dwarves that hey, they talk like how do they, I can't do my dwarf
Hey,
accent,
they
but-
talk like
Hey,
this.
I'm the dwarf. Whoa,
New
whoa.
City.
Yeah, there's dwarves and was there some like dragonborn? No, I don't
Oh,
think
so you know them.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So you can settle up their tab then.
Well, we don't know him that well.
Well, what was their tab?
120 gold for the repairs.
Oh, for the repairs.
Well,
Phyllis,
we heard they're coming
it's
back
so
to
nice to you. nice to us, and I whip out 120 gold.
All casual, like, why, thank you, you're a good man. You can let them know that they are allowed back in the inn anytime. The ban is lifted, and she rips the poster off the wall.
Posted them on the wall.
I imagine there's posters of Icarus all over the world.
Was it even Icarus?
I thought it was. Wasn't it
I think
like that?
Icarus was with them at the time, yes, and Voltaire.
But I think he was in here when we walked in.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Voltaire, that makes
I
sense.
gave her 12 platinum for them, and I asked Phyllis, I'm like, well, you know, I'm actually going back to Rakoge soon, and
Can you? She says, wait a minute, and she rustles under, and you just hear. And she pulls out a book. So I have a book. Oh wait, I got a book under here. I can make this. Ready? Book noise.
oh my god, this audio.
I know. And she hands you a copy
Of Romance and Rakoge.
of Romance in Rakoge, and asks if you can get it signed by Jacob.
Oh, sure.
It'll be great. It's gonna be a collector's item, I'm sure.
Yeah, because there won't be many of them left soon, so.
Oh, Phyllis, before we head out, is there... I don't know. For your new friends, you know, I know we share a lot of secrets now. I told you all the secrets of...
Secret
Calian
time.
and Alvin. Can you, and Wes was like, you know, lower his voice. Is there anything you could tell us about, you know, any rumors that have been spreading or talks in the tavern about, the new Lathandra's Light and what happened to the old Herald of Light?
She leans in. And whispers, I don't know about that, but I'll do a little spreading for you.
Oh my god. What does she look like again?
Like that?
Like an ogre?
Yeah,
Like
she's got some boils, she's got some cuts and scrapes and hairy forearms and...
I think your video's off, by the way, when you leave the chat and come back in.
What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it did.
No, not you.
Oh.
Yeah, me.
Matt.
Okay.
Yep.
By the way, I
Wes will-
DM'd you, Meta.
Yep, I answered you.
Wes
Okay.
will say,
Okay.
I thought that was clever.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's smart.
Wes will say,
Oh, you don't need to know.
well, that's Phyllis, that is a tempting offer, but me and my friend Calian here, we're kind of, you know, it's been a long day, we still got some things to look at, but if I have some free time, I'll make sure I come back.
I'm sure you will. And she shakes her hips.
And
they wibble
Wes will
wobble.
start pushing Calian off the stool to leave.
Okay, sure. I'll just follow along.
Alright, we get out of here.
Solid choices.
That was the best interaction we've ever had in a tavern, but she was not very helpful.
Part of my goal for season 2 is better NPCs.
That was an interesting one.
Well, I don't know if there's much else to do here.
Yeah, you're back on the road to Rakoge, I think, or to Safe Falls onto Rakoge.
You don't want to do any searching for this guy? I feel like I guess you don't really have to, but
I don't
he
know.
seems like a
Wes.
corrupt
I mean,
official.
we have no leads. I don't know where else to go from here.
We really don't. I don't know where else to go either. I don't know this city too well.
I have no clue. But I mean,
Well,
my
maybe
mother
we-
didn't know anything. That I don't know.
yeah. Is there
But I
anyone
feel
else
like-
that we know
Yeah.
that we could talk to? I mean, I thought Phyllis would give us a lead, but
I guess not.
she was preoccupied.
Not
I mean,
all,
we should
not
talk to
all,
the deceased.
not all loose ends tie up neatly.
It's true. All right. Well, I guess this one's gonna have to, stay a corrupt leader for now. I mean, you got your promotion. You're starting a church.
I mean, I'm not a fan of this guy, but for right now, he doesn't seem to be doing anything completely
Yeah, I guess
bad,
that's-
right?
Yeah, I
And,
guess not.
you know, if I can lead some positive in the world back in Rakoge, I guess that could be helpful.
Yeah, and hey, that's great. If you're operating out of Rakoga now, we'll be close again. We won't be too far.
Mhm. By the way, before we leave, I would like to do some shopping.
Shopping.
Because for those of you who don't know, clerics need to shop constantly because
That's
all those
true, yeah.
levels have all sorts of crazy components and stuff like this.
Yep.
Let's do some
Uh,
shopping.
But at some point, he's going to spend literally 1,000 gold
Oh my
on
god.
herbs, oils, and incense,
You most certainly do.
which is insane, but that's how much the spell costs.
You know what I never got that I probably should have? Goggles of like night vision. What are they called?
Goggles of Night. Yeah.
Oh yeah, D&D. How much do those cost? Goggles of night.
Mm. Oh, also, ooh, there's another thing I could buy.
They cost 782 gold,
Oof.
and
that
they are
is-
available in Barendor's Market Square.
That's a lot.
It
That's
is.
how much. Yeah. I just want
If
to
you
see
could
that.
If you could believe it, I'm almost out of money, and we had
I know.
all that money from that thing. I need the next thing I need to buy is a crystal ball for 1,000 gold, and that lets me do scrying at any time, so I can spy on people around the world.
Alright, I won't worry
Really?
about the goggles at night. I've
Let me
gotten
check how much.
away pretty well with.
They might be a loot item later on in the campaign too.
Okay. I mean, I've gotten away with it so far for most of the campaign, so
Yep.
it's fine. Alright, so I
I'm
won't spend
sure.
that.
Let's see. I need like 60 gold.
Alright, what's got you?
No, I'm sorry, not 60. 600 gold. I missed.
Oh, that's a lot of gold.
Which is 60 plat.
Why do you need
Right.
600 gold?
So, you know the spell scrying?
Oh, that's how much the crystal ball costs.
The crystal ball is supposed to be, it says, the focus has to be worth 1,000 gold pieces. But then it doesn't consume it. It's just I hold on to it
Yeah.
forever. Yeah.
Solid.
Instants and stuff will be consumed in the spell I have in mind. But,
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend too much because I don't know.
Yeah, well, money finds its way into our hands all the time, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, honestly, in this campaign, you're more pressed for places to spend money than needing money
Yeah.
for things.
Although I will say, clerics, we could always use more money, but also, I've told you this before, I think clerics are the best class, and also, if they actually existed in the real world, they would make the most money.
Oh yeah,
They have
no,
so many
doctors.
spells to just- imagine you have a spell that can bring someone back to life. How much is someone going to pay for that?
A lot of money.
I have a spell to just make food. It's like, here you go, 45 pounds of food.
This sounds pretty solid.
But anyway,
Yes.
off we go. Where's this place?
This is the market you were just in.
Oh, nice.
It's nice and fancy. There's market vendors.
Should we put ourselves on the map?
No, we don't have to. We can flip back over to it as you leave.
Yeah.
As you
Okay.
head towards Rakoge, probably Safe Falls, to pick up some people to head to Rakoge. To establish the Church of Calian as an official branch of the Church of Lithandra. In a stunning twist of things, because none of this was planned beforehand.
Oh, that's wow. Very I thought we'd have some fighting.
What? With Calian? I never.
That's true.
No.
When have I ever started the fight? It's always someone else.
Yeah,
just
minisodes
instigating
frequently are non-combat because
Yeah.
there's usually a lot of story that requires minisodes. So they normally have a purpose. That's why when everyone starts their minisodes, they have to have a purpose for it.
That makes sense.
So it's not like
something. I know
West.
some other players. I know some other players we play with that this episode would turn into assassinate the leader of the church episode.
Yes, it absolutely would have.
Sure.
He didn't do any. He never lied to you. He answered
like-
everything you said truthfully. He was fully cooperative. He even gave you a promotion.
Yeah.
He just seems
No,
corrupt.
even if you don't like the guy, it's not like you go kill people you don't like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In real life, my coworker, he's not my best friend. I'm gonna go kill him.
This man never
Or
lied
your
to me.
boss in this instance.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like my boss. Yeah, sure. Let's off him real quick.
That's a lot of horrible bosses.
So
I need like The
This guy never
Jordan
lied to
Alvin
me.
assassination combo.
So is someone hiring an assassin?
No.
In the chat. Yeah, our
Someone's
main
hiring
assassin. Our assassin
No,
that
we
kept
don't
the
need an
payroll is
assassin.
dead.
No.
Oh.
Calian can't afford it.
That's true. And Wes won't afford it.
Yes.
So
So
off we go.
thanks. We are all headed to Safe Halls to pick up people to head to Rikoge because that's a special place, which we will have another mini-sode. I want to say next Tuesday. Is that when we're doing that one? No. We're
that's
doing
not-
it this Sunday. Or is it next? No, next Sunday. Next Sunday.
Yeah,
It's
Tuesday
next
is-
Sunday.
Tuesday is Wes's gnome minisode.
Yes, Tuesday is Wes's no mini-sode. Callie, and I assume you're part of that?
It's on Sunday or Tuesday.
No, the
Tuesday.
the West one.
Tuesday, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's the gnome plotline that's going to be Party 3's plotline.
Yeah, we got a decent
Spoilers!
group for that one. We got
I think in
almost
terms of the
original Party Three.
timeline, it happens before this episode. We just
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it absolutely does.
So
At least
if
it
Russ
starts
dies
before.
in that episode, we've retconned.
Yeah, this Sunday's group is trying to kill Eduardo. Do we want to?
Oh,
Do you guys want to
God.
play? Here. For anybody who is in chat that is part of the campaign, and anybody who is here, well, I guess anybody in chat. If you guys aren't in chat, you guys don't get to vote. So one of you will. So you guys can put in chat, and if you take a screenshot and save it, and you are right about whether Eduardo dies or not in the mini-sode, you will get 1 loot point.
Okay.
Ooh, alright.
I'm gonna post Eduardo if he's gonna die.
Yeah, if he dies in
Who's
the
going on
mini-sode
this
or not.
mission? It depends on who's on the mission.
Let's see. Thus far... Yeah, remember, you gotta take the screenshot because I make everybody responsible for things I don't want to do. So,
I cast the time out.
it looks like John Zalva, Bargain,
That's all
or
you had to say.
I think, or no, it might be Ikarath.
Oh, that's it.
I'm not sure. It's one of those two. And Marks.
They're gonna.
Marx is a rogue, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna kill him.
With that group,
It's Bargain.
They will risk their PCs actually dying in order to kill this man. So
Yeah, they will.
they're like, I'll just make a new one.
It is Bargain on that mission. I still think Bargain seems more like chaotic.
Not a lot of people died after I took the training wheels off, though.
That's
True, but it could happen.
We got some good clerics. Well, we got.
'Cause what does what's Eduardo gonna do? Teleport away to another plane of existence? Even if that happens, some of our party members can teleport to. I don't even know what their abilities are. It's crazy.
That is true. All
If it
right.
was like me and Wes, I don't think we have enough damage to kill someone. But
Yeah. Oh, West might be it. Well, we might be
yeah,
able
I
to
could
too.
honestly, we could probably keep someone in place forever. Hold
That's true.
person and stun.
And stun.
Just keep that person in place for like.
You're the worst
Only
kind of PvPers in MMOs.
We just
Yeah.
CC. Yeah. Just hold them in place. Yeah, I think Eduardo dies. Put me down for that.
All
Yes,
right.
sure.
Yep, just put it in the chat, screen clip it, and hey, if you win, you get a point. But I
When
would
he was
like.
still alive, Eduardo would already be dead. So.
That's true. Hey, they almost killed him that one episode,
They
Right.
did almost kill him that one episode.
but they had only 2 people sneak off and they fell into the water.
That's true. They did fall into
Like,
the
if-
water a lot.
If they invited anyone else, I think we could have figured it out.
I don't know how to do that,
I couldn't be
Matt.
there that episode.
I could have water walked. They could have just walked up to the boat.
Can I click a quick button for this? Is that an easy to do? Can I make you easily a VIP?
No idea.
No, maybe if I type /VIP, let's find out. Let's give you guys all the VIPs. If this works, /VIP.
VIP.
Wait, it does. VIP ZETHROS. There we go.
Hey, I'm not VIP.
You think you should be now?
Okay, let me try.
What is that?
It really doesn't do much, but I mean, it does give an actual use for it. So there you go. You guys are all now VIPs. You got a little special thing next to your name, a little diamond when
I
you
see
chat.
it, yeah.
So if you got a diamond, you're in the campaign. Ha! Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for playing. We've got more of this shit on Sunday. I think we've got one on Friday as well. Wait, no. Isn't the Eduardo kill? No, the Eduardo killing Sunday. What's Friday then? I swear we have one on Friday. Oh yeah, Friday is Cairo and Pevernil.
That's an interesting duo.
So thanks everyone, and have a great day.